The moon is new in Pisces, and this time, thankfully, we are spared from an eclipse. The intensity of the moment is strong, and my heart has yearned toward the striking of balance. Alban Eilir, the light of the earth, the vernal equinox, Astara. Last Lunasa, I turned to my dearest ones and proposed that we descend into the mysteries using the major arcana as a map. And I am so grateful that they joined me. The journey was full, wondrous, at times harrowing, and we descended together and we ascended together. And oh, how we danced when we reached the world card. I was amazed at everything. And I wished to continue traveling together, but I was not sure how. What would be our map? For 7 months, I had framed my entire week around a single card of the major arcana, setting up a tableau of it with the trolls and enacting it with them, creating art based on Pixie's work for the video thumbnails, creating my own art with a whole story that went along with it that really brought out and highlighted a bunch of things about myself to myself and my own journey. Marveling at Marion and Mary's art, and even Leia popped in with some art, and Erno did guitar, and Joanna did some art, and Natura gave such beautiful insight every step of the way, whether you see it in the video or not. Natura was always there. And my week was just full of this energy, this creative energy, and then it would culminate with the synthesizing of everything we had done together into our own unique tapestry of a video that we could all return to and show others. Our own little light shining and burning in the middle of this hectic world. We made the major arcana journey our story. We made it our own. It was a massive undertaking, and it means the world to me, both the archetype of the world card and my own inner world. It seemed logical to begin next with the Suit of Wands, and given the fiery nature of the current astrology and the times in which we are living, I felt compelled to release the Ace of Wands and perform a fire ritual for us on Imbolc. I knew I needed to do that, and we did it, and it felt so necessary. I just wanted to send out that protection and that transformation and that creativity, because it felt so deeply impressed upon my heart that as fiery as everything else in the world is getting, we need to have command of our own fire. So yes, there it was, the Ace of Wands on Imbolc. But then after that, nothing else felt very sure. I had burst into flame, and once the ritual had been performed, funny that, but I just wanted water. Water, water, water. I felt called to begin working with Arnametia, the goddess of the Buxton Well. My time was freer. I had gotten so used to constant creative output. And now I found myself struggling with giving myself over to study, contemplation, rest. I had barely touched my ovate studies since September, which was the right thing, I believe. I was doing the right thing for me at that time. But now, what was I to do? It's definitely time for something new, and also something old. But what? The something old was definitely reinitiating myself into the ovate grove, doing my ovate work through Obod, as well as continuing to intentionally and intuitively ride the wheel of the year. But what else? Where am I supposed to place or direct my creative energy? I pushed myself through the Page of Wands, and dearest Marion and Mary came along with me. Thank you both so much. But by the Knight of Wands, my mental health had spiraled due to many factors, timed awfully, not just this. I was burnt out. I'm in a bit of a depressive phase, and I have to face that. And I was scared because I didn't know what I was supposed to be. I didn't want to lose everything. So I didn't make the Knight of Wands. I couldn't get myself to do it. There was not a drop of Awen in that direction for me. And my friends were so loving to me over this, even though I felt like a failure. The love and support given to me was so strong, and I'm so beyond grateful. One of those days, Joanna found me walking home from work in a depressed, panicked state. An absolutely rainy little black rain cloud of a person. And she gave me a My Little Pony coloring book and held me while I wept in broad daylight in front of Tesco. Marion sent me loving messages, beautiful art, holy reflections, and assured me of her care. Natura called after me in the spirit and let me know she would catch me if I fell. And also that she was very aware that I wasn't doing well, because she always is. Mary and Ethan accepted me so lovingly. Alex got me flowers and loved me as he always has for 10 years. We've been together 10 years this year. And just as I have loved him for 10 years. He's such a miracle in my life. And slowly, the calm came after many days where whenever I wasn't at work, I just laid in my bed and listened to body scan meditations and asked Ardeo and Arnemetia what I should do, what I was doing, and why I should do anything. And suddenly, the map appeared. The Wheel of the Year. It's so obvious. That wondrous, eternal turning. I need to live rooted in the here and now, in the present moment, in the magic of the present moment. I need to create art within the season, within the present moment. I need to celebrate. So I asked my dear ones if they would celebrate with me, make art about the festivals with me. Because, you know, the hardest thing about being a solitary practitioner is the loneliness. The festivals were born from community. And so not having someone to celebrate them with is difficult. And when I asked them, they said yes. They said yes, we'll stick with you. We'll make art with you. Whatever random thing we're doing. And so we're going to celebrate here. We're going to do artistic videos about the Wheel of the Year. So for Beltane, we're going to do a Beltane one. And what I hope is that by us coming together and creating these videos, these sort of like little portals of celebration, that it's a place where other solitary practitioners can come, and anyone who comes across it can come there and feel and have that community of celebration, celebrate with us. And of course, the submissions will definitely be open. So if anyone who comes across this or any of those videos would like to send in a song, a dance, a painting, a drawing, whatever, even just a meditation, just go for it. We would love to have you. This is a safe place of expression, magic, and celebration. That's what we're all about. And I shall set up troll tableaus once again. And in between the festivals, we shall live the wheels turning, speaking to trees and holding the soil in our hands. We will continue practicing magic. So, to help pull myself out of the slump, I got myself a fresh, clean calendar to fill with new goals. And here, I've shown you my long overdue cleaning of my altar, cleansing the Equinox house I made for Ardeo, placing only items that are my focus now, clearing the clutter. I set up an elemental troll compass in honor of the directions, and in Arnemetia's water I placed a blackthorn bough, and even as I speak, it is blooming. Blessed equinox to all. May the joy of spring set us dancing all the way to Beltane, and we'll see you then. Awen, awen, awen.